Yes, Guru.
Okay. My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Guru Gita. We are contemplating on Falashruti, or benefit of reading, reciting, contemplating on Guru Gita. Falashruti 126. Dussapnanashini Cheyam Susapna Faladayini Ripunam Stambaki Gita Vachaspatya Pradayini. One who chants Guru Gita will become free from nightmares. When we go to sleep, sometimes we get nightmares where we get scared. That's called dussapna. Chanting of the Guru Gita, the Guru consciousness goes deeper into subconscious. The nightmares disappear. And susapna, good dreams of spirituality, dreams of divine, you will have in dreams, in night. Here, dussapna and susapna, we can also interpret in another way. Whatever we call as waking state is Maya, samsara. The world is a suffering, samsara. Waking state is also a dream. The samsara or waking state dream dissolves. The waking state itself is called dussapna in another way. It's a suffering and samsara. That dream dissolves. Dussapna dissolves. And susapna means realizing the truth, I am Brahman, arises in the Jivatma. Ripunam Stambaki Gita. Ripu means enemies. Enemies become paralyzed. Now, by chanting Guru Gita, how enemies will become paralyzed? Then all soldiers who go to war, they can chant Guru Gita and stop all the enemies. It is not enemies externally. The enemies, internal enemies, are called Kama, Krodha, Mada, Matsara, Moha, Lobha. The desire, anger, jealousy, greed, all these are called Arishadvarga, 6 internal enemies. Those 6 internal enemies, those emotional disturbances will stop. That's what is called Ripuna Stambaki. Vajaspatya Pradayini. One who chants Guru Gita becomes Vachaspati, means he speaks fluently. What is the meaning of speaking fluently? People keep on talking. They keep on talking nonsense. People can talk hours together. But talking, the talks of wisdom, talks which can help others, talks which can evolve, talks which can enlighten, those talks are very few and rare. So for that, the blessing of Guru is required. That's called Vachaspati. One who reads Guru Gita develops a higher level of consciousness. Then when he speaks, those words benefit the society. Those words help people to evolve. That's called Vachaspati. So this is the benefit of Guru Gita chanting. Shloka number 127. Kaminam Kamadhenuscha Sarvamangala Chintamani Chintitasya Shloke Shloke Cha Siddhida Kaminam Kamadhenuscha Sarvamangala. So Kamadhenu means a celestial cow. Celestial cow, Kamadhenu, the cow in the heaven, Sargaloka, it can give whatever we desire, it will give. Whatever you seek from the cow, you'll get it. It's a blessing. Cow will be able to produce whatever you seek. Kamadhenu. Sarva Mangala Karni. And blessing for all. So now this Kamadhenu, Guru Gita is a Kamadhenu. What you seek, you get. Basically, Kamadhenu means, Kama means desire. All of us have a desire. One desire or other desire. Other desire or other desire. The desires are endless. This is called Kama. And desires will never end. Kama Agni. The fire of desire will keep on growing. The Kama or desire can be fulfilled when somebody gets mukti. When he realizes Jivatma Paramatma Ekatva. So such a person, all desires are fulfilled. All desires get fulfilled when you realize Jivatma Paramatma Ekatvam. That Kama drops. Desire for anything in the world drops. That's the fulfillment of all desires. In that sense, Guru Gita is Kamadhenu. It bestows enlightenment. And what type of enlightenment? Sarva Mangala Karini. Very auspiciousness. Chintamanishcha Chintitasya. Chintamani means there's a magical what do you call bead. It's called Chintamani. That bead, if it touches any metal, that metal turns into gold, it seems. Chintamani means the metal, the bead, the jewel, when you touch any metal, iron, steel, copper, that turns into gold. So lower level metals are turned into gold by Chintamani. Guru Gita is Chintamani. What is Chintamani? The Chintamani turns base metals into gold. Guru Gita transforms individual, the lower level desire, helps in evolution and transformation of the individual with a higher consciousness, realizing the truth. That way, Guru Gita is compared as Chintamani, uplifts the consciousness from lower to higher. Chintamani is able to do base metal to gold conversion. Guru Gita is able to do from lower level consciousness to higher level consciousness. Jivan Mukti. Shloke Shloke Siddha. Every shloka of Guru Gita has deeper inner meaning, which helps one to evolve. It gives siddhi, realization. Moksha Kamo Jape Nityam Moksha Shriyam Apnuyat Putra Kamo Labet Putran Shrikamascha Mitam Shriyam. So we have 4 Purusharthas: Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. It's called Bhukti and Mukti. Bhukti means enjoyment in the world, and Mukti. Guru Gita blesses both Bhukti and Mukti. Those who seeking the moksha, when they jape nityam, when they chant every day, their desire for moksha gets fulfilled. Liberation happens. They'll get moksha shri. The wealth of moksha they get by chanting Guru Gita. Putra kamo labet putran. One who has desire of children will get children. Sri kamascham idam shriyam. One who desires wealth, he'll get the wealth. In the sense, Guru Gita blesses the one who chants with bhukti and mukti. Bhukti means success in life. Mukti means liberation. Sloka number 128. Now, sloka number 129. Trivara patanatsasya karagara vimuchyate nitya patad bhavecha triputrini shubhagachiram. By chanting Guru Gita for 3 weeks, Trivara, by chanting Guru Gita 3 times, a person who is imprisoned in jail, he will become free. By daily chanting, woman will have children and auspiciousness for a long time. So here, the prison is a physical prison. Somebody is imprisoned because of some reason. Or a psychological prison. People live in a mental prison, constantly thinking of some worries, ideas. So they live in a mental prison also. They become free from the mental prison. Finally, prison is the samsara, the world. The world is a prison, continuously taking again and again birth and death in the world. That prison also you get liberated by moksha. So prison has 3 levels of meaning. A physical prison, somebody is imprisoned because of false reasons. Mental prison, where person is constantly thinking of something, not able to come out of some worries and stress, is trapped in the mental prison. Or samsara, the world as a prison, where is trapped in the world of cycle, again and again, repeat cycle of birth and death. He gets a freedom, mukti. And women who chant daily, they will have children, good children, and also auspiciousness. Akamatah Trividava Akam Japen Mokshat Moksham Apnoyat Avaidavyancha Sakama Che Labate Cha Anya Janmani. A woman who is widowed. So many women who is widowed, what is the spiritual practice for them? Chanting of Guru Gita, akamataha. Akamata means not seeking any benefit, seeking kamya karma. There's always a kamya karma. I want this, I want that. Akamataha, only for moksha, somebody, so woman who is widowed chants, they'll get moksha. This is a spiritual practice for a woman who is widowed. And also, if they chant daily, Nitya Pathat Bhavech Stri Putrini Shubhaga Chiram. If there's a desire, the chanting is done with a desire. The desire is, next life I will not have widowhood, so she will be that desire will be fulfilled. If you chant for moksha, the moksha siddhi will happen. If you chant next life I will not have widowhood with the desire, that will be fulfilled. So this is shloka number 130. Anybody has a question on Zoom?
I have a question.
Who is speaking?
Maitri?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the shlokas start off by telling understanding and chanting this gives mukti. It is
Right.
liberating. And then it goes ahead and tells about auspiciousness or wealth. Like it first tells desires are dropped because it's kamadhenu.
Mhm.
And then it goes ahead and tells about auspiciousness, wealth, kids. So once desires are dropped, what is the point of all this?
See, it is not about once desires are dropped. Any human, the question is, moksha means dropping the desire. Then it speaks of a fulfillment of desires. So these are not for the same person. Different category of people. The people have different categories of desire. It's called Purushartha. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. All the people who come to Guru Gita, they are not desiring moksha. Some of them desire moksha, some of them desire artha, kama, dharma. So desire of everybody gets fulfilled by Guru Gita chanting. That's the meaning of that. It's not for the same person. The desires will be dropped. Desires will be fulfilled.
So
Is it
it's
clear?
like it's like someone who is doing this as a upasana of Rama. They just want dharma, and whatever related to it, they'll get that.
Yeah. So whatever desires are there, see, not in the 100 people are there in the world, 100 out of 100 people, only one or two people ask for moksha. Rest of the people are artha, kama, dharma. So their desires also will get fulfilled by Guru Gita. Anybody any other questions on Zoom? Purnima, Satyavati.
No, Prabhuji. In the Gita also, Krishna says, Artha, Artharthi, Jignas, all sorts of people come to me for...
Artho, Artharthi, Jidnasu. So basically, see, spiritual journey, very few people desire for moksha. Most of the people are in different stages of evolution. They're focusing on, there's somebody suffering, somebody wants money, somebody is curious. Artha, Jidnasu, Artharthi. For all of them, the universe will bless.
Clear, Guruji. No question.
Yeah. So, if there are no questions, we'll close. Asatoma, Sadgamaya, Tamasoma, Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma, Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Purnamadaha, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamuduchyate, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivanamnani, Shivoham, 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 Atmadarshanam, Brahmadarshanam, Brahmadarshanam, Satyadarshanam, Antarjyotihi, Bahirjyotihi, Pratyakjyotihi, Paratpara, Jyotireva Jyotihi, Swayam Jyotihi, Atma Jyotihi, Shivosmiham, Lokaha Samastaha, Sukino Bhavantu, Lokaha Samastaha, Sukino Bhavantu, Lokaha Samastaha, Sukino Bhavantu. Harihi Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Harihi Om. Guru Gita